Hello followers and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft, and we are down here in my little way station once again, and I just want to kind of give you a little update as to what I've been doing. I've been spending a little bit more time around the mineshaft area, and I think I've gotten pretty much everything now. We've got lots of wood, string and fences, good amount of cobblestone, some decent loot, got lots of mob drops, that kind of thing. And lots of ore, particularly iron. We're going to break down some of this ore with a fortune pickaxe at the moment, and that's the first thing we're going to do today, and obviously dirt and gravel. And we're going to head out and go over to where my portal is, and we're going to explore that a little bit. Depending on how long that takes, either this episode or next episode, we're going to set off from here because I've done pretty much everything I can. So break down that lapis. Now we've got some diamonds that we can break down as well. Found a couple of those. What did we get? 8. That's not bad. Let me see here. Got 10 total diamonds now and 21 redstone ore. So we'll get that down. So I spent a little bit of time, not too much. I didn't really go exploring per se. Just kind of cleaned out areas that I hadn't already. And found some diamonds which were below some of the wood in the mine shaft, where it kind of covers over caves and that, so pretty happy with that in all honesty. I wasn't expecting to get any diamonds. So we've got look at that, 2 stacks of redstone perfectly. Got a little bit of gold to cook up and some coal there which we might need to break down, but for the moment I'm happy with that. So at this point I want some wood. I'm going to take that with me. Got some food on me. We're just going to take a quick trip up to the cabin, and then we will head over to my portal. There we are. Night time. No worries though. We've got this well-lit island covered in trees. My goodness. So hard to get around on this island now that there's all these trees here. Oops, there we are. So, what have we got in here? Oh yes, I did make up a diamond sword to see how much it was going to repair on an anvil, and I haven't done anything with it yet. Okay, so what was I going to drop off? That was it. Pickaxe and shears. So we don't want the fortune pickaxe or the shears with us for the moment. I'm going to take a little bit of food with me. I've got some torches, wood. I'm going to take all of that stuff with me. So we should be good for right now. So let's head over to our portal, which is over here. Spawned in the middle of nowhere. We'll just take a look at our island and in all of its luscious growthness. And I don't know as there's going to be too much down here in all honesty. I think I explored most of it, but I do want to just double check. I did see some redstone and things. So at the very least we can go and collect that. But this has been a nice little temporary base. It's been a lot of fun just to go and do some exploring for a change after all that building we did at the fort. But I do want to kind of get stuck into a new project sooner rather than later, so we will head on out fairly soon and see what else there is to see, because we've got the whole world in our oyster, I guess. Alright, so we blocked that off. So I guess we should start over here, and let's see what's over here. Not much that way. I think this part was the part I explored, yes. Yeah, I explored this. There is some coal there, though. So I'll snag that while we're here. Won't pass up coal, that's for sure. There we go. Little bit here and there. Oh! Oh man. Oof. That was lucky. Oh. Well, there's the dramatic moment. Is it going to unveil anything for me? No. Never does. But now we know that that's down there. Got a bit of iron as well. Oops. I want to finish collecting this coal as well. Let's grab this. We've busted out over here again, which is right, okay. So that is pretty much everything for that half of the cave system. I'll snag that while it's there. And that as well. So we'll take this down. I'll get that piece of coal. There we are. So we've got up here. This is the sort of unexplored part. Can he reach me? I don't know if he can or not. Yes, he's detected a path. Is he going to come around? Yes, I thought so. There you go. Have an arrow to the face. You'll enjoy that one, creeper. There's another one. Lovely. There we are. And another one. How about that? Zombies coming around. There is a lot of mobs around. I've noticed that because there's not a whole lot of spawnable area. Here we are. Slime there. So we're gonna have a lot of mobs to deal with. I've noticed groups of 6 to 9 mobs quite frequently. I've got all these slimes after me, which is all sorts of fun. There we go, lots of experience. Get out of here. Oh boy. Is there a zombie spawner down here? It's the only thing I could think of. Although they have that mechanic now, don't they, where they can spawn more. That's that lit up anyway. So we've got that little area sort of tidied up, but there is... Whoa! Came right out the hole at me. Gotta be careful not to get jumped by these guys. A skeleton. There's more here than I thought. That's why I bought plenty of equipment. Not going to bother with ores for the moment. Leave that alone. Just want to focus on areas that are already open. Okay, so we're pretty much at surface level now. You jerk. 2 pathways. We're going to start by going up. And creeper. Nope. There we are. Have an arrow. So what's up this way then? Not much. Oh, a little bit. Oh, there's a lot over here this way. How about that? Gonna need to make myself some more torches. Oh, okay, I'm coming. Guy, goodness gracious. There we go. What did I do that for? Hit him with my bow. That's not how you kill a skeleton. There we are. Lay down the law on that zombie and another skeleton. Wonderful. Man, do I hate the thorns enchantment. You got punch on that bow, haven't you? Oh, there's a dungeon of some sort here. Zombie dungeon. Name tag in there. I do just kind of want to finish exploring first. For reasons like that. Man, they're getting harder to beat. This taking 3 hits with this now instead of 2. I don't know if that was changed or not. So what have we got in here? Some records, string, name tag, gunpowder, and wheat. I'll come back for the mossy a little later. Get that lit up. How's that? Ooh, that's not doing so great. Would like to keep that if I could. So what's up through this way? Not a lot. Alright, so let's head down. Some lava there. Sort of flowing down into a pit. I'll come back to that, I think. We've got a bit behind us yet, which is dark that needs taking care of. Another one of those deep pits with a zombie in it. So we'll come back to that. Let me see, where else do we have to explore? I think there was some stuff back this way that we needed to check out. Yeah, down here, that was it. Anything significant? Nope. That's okay. We've got it cleared now, so we can come back here. So we've got this area kind of taken care of. So where does this take me now? That's that gravel area, which, yep, I explored that. I think this should bring me out pretty much near my portal. There we are. Okay, so yeah, this should take me back towards, in the general direction anyway, of my portal. Is that lava down there? Or is this that we didn't check out? This almost looks like a mine shaft. Well, at least part of one. Maybe it's the same one we saw earlier. But I don't know, it doesn't... I don't think it is, actually. There we go. So, we've got that kind of mapped out. Got this area up here. Sort of like these little niggly caves here and there that sort of intertwine. Got a little bit of water here. Oh, there's a spawner there. How about that? Looks like another zombie spawner. Oh, and this is actually... How about that? It's actually open to the sea. Put a bit of light up. Let's try and get this covered up as best we can. We need to get a little bit over here. And I'm out of that block. I need to go get some more blocks. There we are, let's just get some more cobblestone quickly. And I'm actually going to make... There we are, let's get a bunch of dirt as well. I'm going to make some more torches while I'm here. There we go. Got a load of junk. Maybe we'll find something pretty cool though while we're here. So dungeons are exposed now. Well, they were before, but it was a lot rarer, I think, than now. Is that all of it? No, there's still a hole over there, which we need to plug. There it is. That's everything. There we go, and we've got a chest. Oh, it looks like it's a... Yep, it's a double chest. Let's clear this gravel out. So what do we got? Ooh, diamond horse armor. That's pretty good. A bucket, saddle, redstone. So we've got that. Now I've got a bunch of junk on me, so I'm probably gonna make a little trash bin if I can. What do I not want? That. Flint I don't need. Gravel. One bit of cobblestone. That bow. Single spider eye. Yeah, that's pretty good I think for now. So we'll get those. There we are. So we got that. A little bit of a cave over here. Nothing too significant though. So now we're back out to this area. And this should reconnect up to my portal. Right, that's where the redstone is, and I've explored that. So down here, yeah, here's my portal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a bit of resource gathering once again. I'm going to go back to my cabin, and I'm just going to drop some of this stuff off, and then I'm going to collect those resources, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back and I got all of those resources that we just passed, and I think at this point I'm ready to move on from this base now. I've packed up all of my gear. This is all my ores and this is everything else that I have. Can't use this diamond sword at the moment until I rename it again. I'm actually having to leave some pretty valuable stuff behind because I can't fit it into my inventory, but what we're going to do is we're going to take a boat and we're going to sail off in a direction, not sure which one yet, and we're just going to go from there. I'm going to set my spawn, and on the new day we will go into, once again, new lands. So let me see here. We'll also get rid of this rain as well. So I'm having to use this iron sword at the moment as kind of a duplicate, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue, being as we're going to be doing a lot of traveling actually on the water. I kind of want to continue in this direction and go further away from my spawn. I don't want to get closer to it because then we're going to have chunk errors and all that other good stuff. So we've got an empty slot here. Got some obsidian to build portals if we need to. Got some wood, sand, everything that I would consider valuable, either in my ender chest or in here. Armor's not doing so good, but it'll have to do for the moment. So let's see. Now we can really mess around with these new boat mechanics as well. So we're just gonna sail off in this direction until we hit something, and we'll probably time lapse this part, so enjoy the time lapse. Well, what are the odds of finding that? There's a mushroom biome. I am not expecting this. Whoa. Well, this is useful. I don't know as I'll set up my base here, but having access to a mushroom isle, that's pretty handy. Just heading off in this direction and we've bumped into a mushroom island. So we're definitely going to want to stop here for a little bit, I think. Let's just pull in this little bay here. There we are. And we will dismount. So, if you have never seen one of these before, this is a mushroom biome. I actually haven't ever visited one in a survival world before. I've only really seen them in pictures and teleported to them in a creative world, but for the first time ever, I've actually seen one in survival mode. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. We're not actually all that far from where we were before. I just hope that we don't end up with portal synchronization problems, because we aren't all that far from where we were, so we'll have to see on that. I'm just gonna take a look. So these are giant mushrooms. This biome was not added in the recent biome update. This was added a long time ago in beta 1.9 pre-release 1, but these guys here are mushrooms. Mushrooms are basically mushroom cows. You can right click on them with a bowl and you can get mushroom soup, or you can treat them exactly as a cow. They are bred in the exact same way. So this is pretty cool to have stumbled upon this. It's pretty handy too, because now we have access to mycelium, which we didn't have before. So if I ever want to do anything with that in the future, then I can. And not only that, there is actually the opportunity now to get mushrooms to the other parts of my world through nether portals, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Now, mushroom biomes are a bit different to every other biome in a sense that monsters will never spawn here, whether it's light or dark. So just got to keep that in mind if you ever want to build a base in one of these places, because you will never ever have any monsters. Things like dark rooms won't work. Spawners will still work, in a sense that they will spawn monsters, but they are the only monsters you'll have around, so it's an okay biome, but it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. But it's not very often you stumble upon them. They are very rare, and they only generate either in or next to ocean biomes, so we're pretty lucky to have found this. So where do I kind of want to get a portal established now. We can get some of this stuff using Silk Touch, but I guess I don't want to leave it near the mushrooms, because if I do, then they're going to have a bad habit of being able to get in and wreaking havoc on the other side, so we don't really want that. I guess it's just something that I would have to take a chance with. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. So let's get a quick portal established here. You'll get dirt from it if you use a normal shovel, but if you use a shovel or any tool with Silk Touch on it, then that's going to be pretty cool to get access to that. So alright, let me see. Let's light this portal and let's see where we end up. Hopefully we don't sync up with the other portal. No. Alright, well I'm going to head back inside now. I just want a portal here. That means I have got a connection to it, which is good, and we don't have to fiddle around with portals or anything else for that matter. So he's going to walk straight into it. I know he is. Oh wait, maybe not. I kind of actually don't want to build a cabin here. I just think I want to commandeer this mushroom. Sorry, I'm just kind of blown away by finding this biome. There we go. Yep. They're going to spill out all through there, so we're going to have to do something about that. Well, I guess we could whip up some fences. It's not too big of a deal. Now, we don't have any wool, so I can't set my spawn here, which is a shame. So, I guess let's get a chest going. After all, monsters don't spawn here, so we don't have to worry about anything like that. So we've got this portal now, which we can use. And we're going to have some supplies, I guess. Let me see. So, I'm kind of stumped at the moment as to what to do, because we've got this mushroom island, and I kind of just want to continue on sailing, honestly, because this is not where I want to build my base. I've got a connection to it now, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the coordinates of this portal in the nether, and then come back here later. Although, I would like to pen up a couple of mushrooms before we go. So let's do that. Let me see. Let's just get a... Yeah, that's not going to be anywhere near enough fences. Let me see, let's make some more. That's 64. You have to toss that out for the time being. It's kind of awkward to craft when you've got this much stuff. Let me just put some things in there for the moment, and let's whip up a quick little pen. I have to get a fence gate going momentarily, but that's fine. We just need 2 planks for that. There we go. Now, if I'm right in understanding, then these guys behave exactly the same as normal cows, in the sense that, yeah, they follow wheat. Oh god, they look terrible. They just make no logical sense. So we've got 1. Come on, guy. Come on. There we go. I have to try and get you guys into the corner and then close you in. There we go. So we've got a couple of mushrooms in there for the time being. It is going to be night time, so I don't really want to sail off from here until it's day again. So why don't we do a little exploring? And I think we'll probably end the episode off here in the mushroom biome. Mushroom biome. I get so confused between mushroom and mushroom because they sound so alike. One thing we can do is I could show you how giant mushrooms work. And we can collect some mycelium actually too. Let's pick up a few of these. I don't know as I'll see any red ones around. I could possibly cut one down though. So let's show you how this stuff's done. Just turn it into a tutorial. So we're going to need some bone meal. So normally there's special conditions for mushrooms, but on mycelium those don't apply. So if I bone meal this, it's going to grow, and you can cut it down with an axe like this. And the same applies for the brown mushrooms as well. I mean the red mushrooms, sorry. Did I not get any from that? Or is it just that my inventory is full? Oh no, I got 11. It's not too bad. So there is that. And I'm going to put that torch away, and this wheat. So there's that to play with, and a similar thing with the red mushrooms. There we are. So we've got 8 from that. Obviously you can't plant it on dirt, but mycelium does spread to dirt, so you can replicate it. There we go. Sometimes it will take multiple bone meal, but it's pretty quick usually. And you get a little mushroom right there, a giant mushroom. So now let's take a look at mycelium. So I've only got a silk touch pickaxe, but this stuff is mycelium. It behaves much like dirt, except that it's got that unique property to it with mushrooms. So I guess we'll pick some of that up while we're here. Mycelium there. It behaves in exactly the same way pretty much. There's no overriding differences. So at this point, you can't grow trees or anything on mycelium by the way either. And I don't think you can hoe the soil either, so farming mushrooms is kind of tricky. I guess what we could take a look at is the mushroom stew. Let's take a look at that. If you get some bowls, then you can actually get some mushroom stew. Obviously I'm not hungry right now, but you can actually get that, and it's a pretty decent food. It's just the disadvantage with it is it doesn't stack, which is the problem with it. But that's fine. It is a good food source, particularly around a base. It can be pretty handy. I'm going to craft that back up. There we go. So as you can see, no mobs have spawned here at all. You can see that there's no creepers, zombies, skeletons, spiders, anything of that nature. So that's pretty handy. So I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the coordinates of this nether portal so that we can find it later. And I'm going to wait for it to become day again, and then I think we'll continue sailing. But that will be in the next episode. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's episode, guys. We've made a pretty cool discovery at the end, and I hope to see you next time. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.